Hey guys, this is Vicky. Recently, I won an event from the Eurasia Cooperation Center in Busan to celebrate 60th anniversary of Russian cosmonaut Yuri Gagarin's first flight to space. And as a result, I received space food. And in this video, I will show you what the space food looks like. So I'll unpack and I'll give it a try. Let's check it out. So the space food I have is a flavor of mashed potatoes with chicken. Okay. I can read the Russian alphabet, so let me guess what that means. Natura Naturally so star. I think something natural. Product. Готовить. Употреблению. I don't know. It's product something. Комплект для разогрева внутри. Okay. Anyway, it's a mashed potato and chicken, and there is a booklet, the Eurasia Center in Korean, Busan 국제교류재단, Busan Foundation for International Cooperation. Okay, let's check it out. There is photos of the ingredients, the products. The manufacture date is February 6th, 2021. So how to eat. Instruction. So you open the cap, wipe the entrance with the tissue provided, and then squeeze and eat it. Okay. And yep, I decided the same as this one. Okay, let's give a go. So here I have a tube of the product. Okay, and this one, wet napkin. have this. Bada is water. Dionysiprobanaya Bada. Okay. Privet Zemlya. And here is a letter. Okay. Okay. What's this? So I opened this up and turns out this is to heat up the food. Bucket для разогрева. Космического питания. So here's the instructions. Everything is written in Russian, but I used Google Translate to understand. There is also infographic, the visual instruction for easier understanding. Okay. So this is to heat up the food, but I don't think it's really necessary for me. I will not use this. So let's try it out. So I'm gonna try the water, the voda. I guess it's Russian water. Let's try from Moscow. 만보가 니 먹는 거 아니야. Okay, so it was normal water, and now the wet tissue. So this is normal wet tissue. I will open the cap. So it's well sealed. I will wipe around the area. And then with the pointed part attached from the cap, I will open this. Just press it. And now it's open. You can see the product inside. So now I will try. Oh, as I open this immediately, I can already smell chicken and potato as its literal name. So on the spoon I prepared, I will squeeze it. So it looks like this. It looks like this. Doesn't look very appetite, but let me try. Tasty. Actually, it tastes good. So I can actually feel the texture of the chicken, but more likely potato and chicken all mixed up. I think I could just have this as one meal, really. Not for you. Okay. Yeah, so turns out it's very tasty. So yeah, this was my review for the space food. Flavor of the mashed potato and chicken. Thanks for watching. Bye. Okay, so I was curious about what this letter meant, and I used Google Translate to understand it. Not sure if all the translation is 100% accurate from there, which is not usually. However, I may be wrong. Correct me, please, if I'm wrong, because I am relying on the translation from Google. However, as I understood it from there, it is talking about the remaining of the satellites. So, let's say this. excuse me. excuse me. Satellites that doesn't function anymore, which is considered as rubbish. So it is rotating orbit around the Earth, and it will be keep rotating for more than hundreds of years until it collapses down to atmosphere, and it could create a disaster. And so this situation is called a graveyard of satellites. So all the remainings are floating around the planet Earth, and it needs to be done with some solution to prevent this, because in fact in the long term it will affect us. So I'm not sure if I understood correctly. However, it's talking about the satellites remaining. So if you look closely behind the text, there is photos of the scattered satellite, if you can see it very well. So I think this is symbolizing the messages by photos. Here you can see like scattered broken pieces from the satellites. Well, these things honestly I never thought of, and I never knew about it until I read like this, So yeah, apparently we send a lot of things out of the planet to the space, and we just focus on the milestone that human reached to the space or moon, but we don't often think of what we leave behind with all these traces, like rubbish and any leftovers, which I think this kind of issue isn't really addressed on the news as well, because this information honestly I never heard of before. So yeah, this letter was very educative, and now I know there is a side effect regarding shooting the satellite to the space. So yeah, I hope you get some information from there too, something new. All right, cheers.